Hello, y'all on YouTube. This is Rob with Rob's Nerdy Knives. We got something really cool coming in from USA Made Blade. Something we might have ordered on a live stream. So let's take a look and see what we got. All right, today I'm opening up my box with my Oz Machine Rosie, or the Roosevelt. This is the regular size one. They do make an XL. That's super cool too. But let's get into this guy right here. Nice box, by the way. I do like that. I think this is how it opens, right? Am I correct? Oh, it's right here. Oh. Got a little receipt there. Put that to the side. Ooh. Very nice. So, we got a cool coin we'll take a look at here in just a second. All right, look at that. Buy American. I like that. There's two stores I really enjoy shopping at. Well, one I've been shopping at for a while, and I really appreciate it's Chris at Lone Star Knife and Supply. But then there's USA Made Blade. We ran into these guys at Blade Show. My wife has a t-shirt from them because she's a big fan, by the way. So this includes a really cool patch that I think is super awesome. That's nice. We'll put that back in the bag so we can see it. And then this also includes a really cool coin, Lapel Pin Plus. Yeah, it's like a challenge coin, right? And then we got Buy American. And we've got a sticker. I've got a few of these actually. So what do we have here? Let me put my Rosie away. We have a Koenig. We've had a Koenig before, but what is this right here? This is M390. Of course, you've got the Koenig sticker, got the Koenig cloth, and here we are. It is a Arius, Mini Arius, non-flipper, and made, this one by the way, in case you're curious, January 21st, 2026, so a 2026 model. All right, so this is the Mini. We've had one before, and I ended up selling it because it was a flipper, and that was a little challenging, but this one is not. This is a non-flipper, more a very comfortable size. Oh, look at that action. Love that. Let's see here. Yep, you can flip it there. Let's see, can we do reverse flick? We can. Let's see, do we have to go up high? We do. All right. So surprisingly, it's kind of crisp. It feels like the detent is a little bit stronger on the little guy without a flipper than it was with a flipper. That's interesting. This one has the texture on here. Look at that. I like the texture. The one I had was smooth. It does feel nice. This is like a Silver Surfer. I mean, it's a little blue anodized. I would love for this to be a little more polished. We could fix that at some point. But this definitely has a candidate to be a Silver Surfer at some point. Now, I think you have to go up here, yeah. So, got to be careful with that hand on the lock bar. It does seem to lock up pretty solidly. Okay, dead nut centered. Oh, wait, are we? We are. No detent play, right? Nope. Let's lock up. We're good engaged, about 20-30%. Got steel bar insert over travel stop, right? Is that what we have there? Let's take a look. We do. We have an over travel stop. I don't know if you can see that. There it goes. Do you see that? I don't know if you can see it. There it goes. All right. So, okay. Action's not bad. So we've reviewed this before, but this is the non-flipper. Not a flipper delete, but a non-flipper made by Koenig. I do like that. Super excited when I saw that USA Made Blades had some of these in stock. So can we do? Yeah, we can. I want to be able to use that flipper. So getting down here. Yeah, when I'm down here, it's kind of hard to get the leverage on there. I have to go up high, like here. Whoa. Ooh. That is crispy. Hold on, let's try that again. Okay. Yeah, definitely a stronger detent for sure. All right, let's look at compare that to a Rosie though. It's about this. It's a little bit longer, but handle wide. It's got a little more room here. Blade wise, a little shorter. Rosie has a little larger blade for sure. So there we go. Get the tape off my Rosie. But very, very cool. I like it. I've wanted one of these back in as a non-flipper. The big one was a little big. This is a little bit, I think, nicer, and the price point was much, much more reasonable on this guy, for sure. So, who knows? We may have a knife sale to make sure we cover this. Is this? Ah, this is not. This is a flat grind. Yeah, my Rosie was a hollow grind. I mean, my Rosie, my other Koenig was a hollow grind. This is not a hollow grind. I guess that's where you save the money, huh? Okay, so I didn't realize that it wasn't a it's not a hollow grind. How's the edge? Pretty even there? Yeah, pretty even. I like the silver hardware on this guy. Action's pretty good. All right, let's zoom in so we can take a look at this guy. So there it is, without the hollow grind. This is a flat grind, so just so you know. So you can see that. It is a flat grind. Yeah, I don't feel any hollow on that one. But Koenig Mini Arius, non-flipper, so it's not a flipper delete. We've got the milling pattern on here. It's got that nice texture. Got the lanyard in the back, which is fine because it's nice and rounded, right? And it's even got a little ridge there and a little texture inside. And you've got the back with the typical clip. Goes in and out nicely. Nice and smooth here, texture on the back. See all the hardware there, and there's the blade right there. This is an M3, yeah, here we are. M390 right there, kind of punched in. So there's the blade. Got that nice small wedge there, almost crown spine. Nice little ramp right there. There is this right here for where normally the flipper would go, but that's been deleted. So there you go. This really does open it up. I really hope, I was talking to Hog House and their little mini Bailey, which falls into this kind of realm area. I wish they would do a flipper delete or offer a non-flipper version. And that would really be very good. I think there'd be a lot more interest for folks at that range. So just my 2 cents on that one. I didn't keep mine because I wasn't willing to spend the money to do a flipper delete, and then, you know, I knew that would probably devalue it, and I would be a keeper, and I don't know. I bought that right before my wife got sick, so we had to make things happen, right? Maybe someday we'll get one back. If they do make a non-flipper, that would be really cool. Maybe that would pull me back in, kind of like this Mini Arius has done here as well. All right, let's go back out, get our little thumbnail for our video. I like that little knife. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Very, very neat. Action's pretty good. All right, so I will say at this point, I'm gonna go ahead and do a skiff swap and we'll be right back. All right, here we are. We are dealing with T8s, I think all the way around. They do use the Delrin bearings, which is fine, but I'm not a super huge fan of them, personally. Oh, I thought there were washers on there. Those are not. No, it's just polished. All right. Let's wipe that off. Nice ramp on there. Okay, we're gonna have to get our stubby driver, get the best leverage we can. There we go. We moved about 1/2 millimeter. Ever so slight. Don't need a lot at all. 3/16, and I think it's 3/16 and the 1/16 ball size. So 3/16, 1/16 ball size. We'll put this away. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. These are the cage bearings you want. 3/16 pivot, 12 ball count, 1/16 ball size. And these are the Delrin cages for the ceramic ball bearings right there. And so these are the ones that'll work in the Koenig Mini Arius non-flipper, which is the same as the flipper. It's just no flipper. So there you go. All right, so now we have skiffs, which in the long run will always be better performance, in my opinion. Super dead nut centered. Action's great. This is one of these knives, man. I bet you could make this a front flipper if you wanted to, but they'll never do that. There we go. Very cool little knife. Very, very, very cool. Okay. All right. There you go. Koenig Mini Arius non-flipper texture scales. I like that a lot. I think that's really cool. All right, thanks for the journey. I've already reviewed this knife, so there will be a review. You've seen it before. I'm a fan. I've always said the non-flipper I think would be a better version, and it is. It holds much better, especially with my big, large hands, big, meaty fingers. So you can see that for sure. And let's go ahead and just for the fun of it, we'll go ahead and weigh it, just so you guys can, you know, if you look at that other video and you're curious, I mean, how does it compare to that one? Let's just see if it's similar or the same. 3.2 ounces, right? So it's not super heavy. It's a good size right there. And then as far as lengthwise, let me find my, where is my, oh, I'm dropping stuff up here. Find my ruler. So overall length of this guy is right at 7 1/4 if you go with the lanyard. The grip area right here is about 4 3/8. The blade length from tip to the back is just under 3 inches. Looks like 2 15/16 or 31 32. Cutting length is gonna be, so 1 2 3 4 5 plus 8, 13/16. So 13/16, 2 13/16, right? So there you go. Blade stock thickness on this guy is not super skinny, but it does come down to a nice flat grind. So we're looking at a knife that is back here. We're looking at 123 thousandths to 140 thousandths of an inch. So, I mean, yeah, 140 thousandths of an inch. So pretty robust in the spine area, especially where your thumb will rest right here, this area. But it does come to a nice hollow grind down here. I mean, flat grind down here. It is going to be a little thicker, you know, but it does come, it tapers off with that nice swedge on top. Now that's like a hollow grind swedge, which is interesting, but very soft, unique, distinct Koenig Arius blade shape. Wonderful action. So there you go. That is it. Okay. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about this one. Do you have a non-flipper? Do you like the non-flipper better than the flipper, at least for the Mini? Unless you have, you know, smaller hands, then the flipper makes sense, right? I had a regular size. I liked it. It was a carbon fiber, but just didn't carry it as much as I did this one, I think. I don't know, maybe. Anyways, if you found this content fun, interesting, worthwhile, informative, entertaining, any of the above, would you consider hitting that like button? If you've already hit that like button, maybe consider hitting the subscribe button. because subscribing and liking the channel really helps out, allows me to produce more content, do more things, ultimately more things for you guys. So thank you to everyone out there who watches the videos, enjoys the content, is part of the community. I sure do appreciate you guys so very much. Thank you. If you haven't already, consider hitting that notification button so you can be notified of future content like this and other videos. And a big shout out to channel members. You do two things for me. You encourage me by your memberships, and through your generous support of the channel through your memberships, you allow the channel to do things way sooner than I ever thought I could. So thank you. Thank you. It's a small way for me to say thank you. I want to do two things. Channel members, brand new channel members, email me your name and address and say, hey, I'm a new channel member. I'd love to mail you a channel sticker and a handwritten note. Also, all channel members are eligible for the once-a-month members exclusive giveaway. So each week we do a budget banger giveaway, but that 1 week in a month, we'll have two giveaways. Members could enter both, members could win both. It's my small way to say thank you to members, just to let you know how much I appreciate you. If that sounds cool, there's a link down below in the description. I have 3 different tiers of memberships. Would love to have you. But please don't do it if you feel pressured or for any reason at all. But if you choose to become a member, for whatever reason, whether it's 1 month, lowest tier, or anything above that, thank you. I really do mean that. Thank you. Some of you guys are going to say, hey, well, what about the emojis you can use here in the live stream? The kazoo salutes, the anniversary stuff, the exclusive members content. Yes, there's that and more. Small ways for me to say thank you and let you know how much I appreciate you. So thank you. If that sounds cool to you, love to have you. Love to have you. Also, I happen to have an Instagram page over at robs_nerdy_knives. Please go over and give a follow and a watch. Again, that's on Instagram at robs_nerdy_knives. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day and a great week.